Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. The Breakfast Club girls are here. It's Thursday morning, 7 a.m. And here we are. If you've been watching us or following us, you know that we go live every Thursday morning at 7 a.m. We meet other days in the morning, but we just don't go live. We just chat and have a good visit. So, our subject this morning is things I thought I'd never do and I've done and how I feel about it. We're gonna talk to the girls about that things they've said they'd never do. All right, Tina, do you want to take her first?
I got a whole list here. Let me
I
just
know.
get my list. Oh my goodness. Never thought I would be comfortable, even though I'm an extrovert, making videos and posting them online.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Going live and talking to people that I don't know. But I mean, I don't really have a problem talking to people. So just never thought I would like go live on any, social media platform. Invest in myself in my future. I mean, I always like I say that just like was on my list or whatever, but I guess I've probably paused or, been cautious about it. But taking this investment in myself has really paid off. Never thought I'd fly around the world to meet people I didn't know either, only on video. But that in itself tells you how well we can connect online in the online space to be able
Yeah.
to do that, to, take that step and tick that off your list. I have many more, but there's other ladies here. I should share the
Yeah.
panel.
So how do you feel about, like you say, you never do this or never thought you'd never do this? How do you feel that you took that step and did it?
I feel good. Like I feel good that I've, put myself out there to the world because it is a small world when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do connect with somebody on the other side of the world and you're talking about your lives, there are a lot of similarities and there are a lot of ways that you can connect. And this is just another way to do that if you can't be in person.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel good about that. I should
Right.
say until you can meet in person, because then there's opportunities that present themselves.
That's right.
Creating, yeah. And what was the other one I said? Investing in myself. Well, I mean, that's what we're here to do.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be an online business or something else, you're here to improve yourself. That's the whole goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, no, it feels good. And I love everything about this. I love the people. I love the business model. It's wonderful.
Great. Thanks, Tina.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Pam. What are your nevers?
Like Tina now. There's a lot of them, but hey, I'll keep it short. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, whoever is watching live or a replay. Nice of you to drop by and see what we're chatting about today. Oh my glory be. A little girl from an outport fishing village. Never did I ever think I was going to travel to Mexico alone.
Yeah, that's a big one for you, for sure. I remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was like, I can remember standing at the airport and there was this little girl hooked to her mama's hand. And I looked at her and I said, I feel like a sheep.
Sheep.
She said, what? I said, yes, look, they got us in this direction. And the ropes is all across the cord. You're not allowed to go there. They open up this one and you go here and you do this and you go here and you do this. And I was thinking, there's so much in the world you don't even know. Like you've lived in this little place in the world, in my own little world. Mm-hmm. And then you get out in the big world and everybody else is just bustling along. Everybody they know what they're doing, or I think they know what they're doing. They look like they do. But then here is me. And for sure, I never ever thought that in my 60s, I'd be working an online business. My mom would have a fit. What are you doing? on Facebook, telling stories. What? Never heard tell, and you're going to make money at that? Yes, ma'am. That's today's age. You get on Facebook and you make money. Isn't it wonderful? But I tell you, years down the road, I'm going to look back and say, wow, I'm so proud of myself that I grew into that person, that my mind grew, because when we grow up in those little communities, your mind is so small. You're living in this little place and you don't think there's anything else out there. This is my world. And then you get out and you find this online business, and there's so many people, like 300,000 people. You're in business with 300,000 more people of all industries around the world, all ages. I'm in awe when I think of it as true. And I can't wait to get on that stage and look back and say, you did it, girl. You didn't think you could, but you did.
Yeah, that's awesome, Pam. Like getting past that uncomfortableness
Yes.
and like we all feel, right? It's not just something that's uh, tailored to you. It's anybody that starts something new.
Yes.
And yeah, go ahead.
And so many people, like there's so many people watch us and they say, you're doing an online business. I can't do that.
Hmm.
But if I can do it, you can do it.
Exactly. No, I agree 100%. Yeah. Elena, what is your nevers?
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much. It is a great question. It really makes you think because you just don't until you're asked that or start thinking about it.
Hmm.
The ladies have pretty much picked a quite covered quite some of the ones that I thought of as well. Like never thought I'd be on Facebook. I used to just use it as to converse with my family across the ocean kind of thing, but also I was always the person behind the camera. So like when I look through my albums, I don't see me in the pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody back then, somebody had to take the picture. We don't have these tripods we didn't have these tripods to do it or selfies and stuff like that. So that's one right there. The other thing was when I'm going to go back into, my 20s or whatever, never ever thought I'd be going to Hawaii or Jamaica. Those are the places that at the time were like the exotic places. You'd only do that on a luxurious trip or in a going on your honeymoon or something like that. So I did both. I did go to Hawaii. I did go to Japan. Oh, Japan was the other one. Jamaica. Well, Japan was just recently. I never ever thought I'd be I always say it would be nice because it's something that's so I didn't think I could attain it. But, not that it was self-doubt. It was just, I always thought it was going to be another luxurious something that I'd have to really start scratching, coins with, trying to save up for. And this business has taught me so much and helped me to get to Japan as well. And, there's just so many other things too that self-development that I found with this business. It helps, and also helping other people. Sharing this with other people is so important because when I was in Japan, I also met people there. Wherever I've gone since I've started the business, I've been able to share this business with others. Now, whether they decide to go ahead with it, which quite a bit of them have, that's of course it's everybody's step to take, right? You still got to take that action. But the world, I always say the world is your oyster. You just got to open it up and give it a chance and see what's inside. And
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that we went through this question because it really got me thinking. On top of everything else that you guys said, those are the things that I thought of too. And I'm glad
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's great, Elena. Yeah, working online really gets you comfortable with being uncomfortable because you're always stretching yourself, right? And that's something I really love about it because you're always learning and growing. So some of my nevers. Well, I when I was thinking about it, I thought, wow, when I was younger, I said a lot of nevers. The world was really black and white. And as you grow up and you see the world differently, you realize it's more gray. It's not so black and white, right? And to be open to the things that you would um, otherwise think you'd never do. Like I never thought, like you, Pam, that I'd travel alone. Well, I'm on my own. If I don't travel alone, I'll never travel, right? So you have to make yourself do the things that you want to do. And working online, like Elena, that was never on my. Well, I never even thought about that. Like I didn't grow up with the internet or anything like that. Was just, I mean, we had typewriters and calculators and all those things, not the internet. So that was totally foreign to me. I remember seeing a parent, and this is not business related, but it's just about the nevers. Um, and when I was in my 20s or young 20s, and they were yelling at their kid, and I'm thinking, oh, that's so horrible. When I'm a parent, I'm never going to yell at my kid. Well, well, you become a parent, you learn how long that lasts. It doesn't last too long. So yeah, so those nevers, like if you've never even tried it or even experienced it, it's easy to say never, right? I'll never do that. But just step outside your comfort zone. Try it.
Mhm.
Just, and with our online business, you don't have to jump in head first. It just starts with a live info session. And you get some information. You like what you see, you go to the next step. It's done in steps, and it's done like that purposely for people that don't have experience like us, like none of us had any experience. And so we don't get overwhelmed with the information because it is foreign. Working online is foreign to a lot of people, most people actually. So you need the information in steps. And that's the way we do it. So it's really risk free to look into it. If this is something that you've said never to, or never thought that you would even entertain the thought, well, I challenge you to kind of entertain the thought and reach out to one of us, and we'll send you the link to the info session and just see what you think. That's my challenge for you for this week. So thanks for watching. Thank you, ladies. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day and a wonderful week. See you next Thursday.
Buona giornata.